Okay, so we're doing Delta Detachment training tonight. Um, we're going to be doing, I guess, some stuff with the Chinooks. We'll see how that goes. We have some of us are going to be doing this. We have a couple of pilots that are going to be. We have a new warrant officer candidate. Warrant officer candidate Patty just joined us. He's been with the unit for years. And he's coming on over to the dark side. So him and Warrant Officer Lane are going to be doing flight school day one stuff. The rest of us are going to just do our normal detachment training. So once we get all loaded in, we'll get this thing kicked off. And thank you for the new follow there, Sergeant Hardman. We are going to be doing. We're going to be working with Phoenix Heavy tonight, according to Chief. We have Warrant Officer Lane and Patty, Patty, that are going to be doing their day one stuff. So the rest of us are going to be working on some Phoenix Heavy items. So we'll see how we're doing there. Myself and Walk Dask are both have completed day three. So we're both kind of in the same skill set area, I guess. Whether that's good or bad, I'm not really sure. But I've actually requested day four for Friday, so hopefully by Friday I'll be out of the walk status.
Mr. Lane, good, come with me.
Favor.
So no other trainings or anything tonight for you, Hardman. Oh, nice. I keep forgetting. What's the time difference down there in Australia where you're at? So it's 20:05 here now. What time is it down there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I forget. Don't tell me what happens tomorrow. I don't want to know. I'm sure you've probably heard that about a million times. Look at us all nice and dressed up in our flight suits.
Just standing around in the flat line.
Eric, you wear an iPro?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Should I be wearing it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not wearing it, so okay. I'll grab. It's some kind of glass, right? It's like a glasses, right?
Yeah, ballistic glasses.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen. Apologize for the delay there. Having a little technical issues with the server.
No problem, Chief.
All right, so for Eric and Edwards and Dask, go ahead and start setting up the radios in the two Chinooks. Stand by, and there'll be a third one.
Copy. First one's done.
Second one's done as well, Chief.
I'll take the third.
The third's got to be spawned in still.
Yep.
Stand still, Eric. I'm going to put some iPro in your backpack.
Yeah. For some reason,
Remind you to put
Chief's
things in people's backpacks
been
as
having
it
some
seems.
issues with his team speak. It
Oh,
might
looks like
also
you
be
already
my
got some in your
mic
backpack.
too. So we'll see
Okay.
once you start talking if that's a little better. I might have the volume in my headset turned up a little too high.
Okay.
There we go. That's better.
All right, gentlemen. There's two more down. One in the front, one in the back. If you could go ahead and set those up.
Okay.
Grab
Go
that
for the
last one.
third.
Was that a little better there that time? Awesome. Yeah, sometimes I have a habit of turning my, getting my mic a little too close and then having my headset turned up too much.
Anyone on this net, this is Dask on point 1, radio check over.
Lima Charlie on point 1.
Roger, thank you.
Well, Eric, Lima Charlie on point 1.
Roger.
Murph, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Unfortunately, I don't have the smooth, sultry, buttery voice that Top does, but with me, you'll get some sniffles and the occasional cough, so it's a trade-off.
Chief Blair.
Yes.
It seems there's a fuel leak in that rear Chinook.
1 second.
Yeah, that's right. No one can replace Top. So, Murph, you're just joining us. We're going to be doing some kind of a split training tonight. Warrant Officer Lane is going to be.
Got my gun mount. Got it fixed.
Oh, maybe Chief Blair will tell you.
Juice. Did you check the other ones as well, or should I go check them real quick?
No, they should be fine. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch down to the ready room, minus Patty and Lane, and then we'll go ahead and get this started.
Copy switching.
User left your channel. User left your channel. Channel switched.
So we're going to be doing some Chinook stuff tonight, flying, inserting, things like that, from what I understand. The other two are doing Walk Patty's day one flight school, so they're not going to be with us today. So it's going to be Chief, Warrant Officer Dask, and then myself and the other
Walk Eric.
which I'm not sure where he
Yeah,
went.
waiting.
Roger.
User joined your channel.
Okay, I'm in the ready room.
All right, awesome. If you could come join us.
All right, gentlemen, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing 4 times Phoenix Heavies, as you can see, obviously, with them there. What we're going to do is we're going to do it no less than 4 times. We're going to give every person an opportunity to flight lead, flight plan, and then control the formation and flight over to the LZ. So the rules are as follows. For each iterative flight path, it's going to be no less than 5 kilometers between distances. I want you to try to maintain up to a 200 kilometer flight speed, and then altitude is going to be your discretion. So, Walk Eric, go ahead and pick me a random LZ, no less than 5 kilometers from the airbase, and then Edwards, you're going to go ahead and flight plan for all 4 birds.
Copy that.
Copy that.
So if you could, just join up on my group and then put all your markings in the group channel.
Just to confirm, you want us to join Group Aries?
Yep.
Raj.
Okay, join group Aries.
Perfect.
Am I in that group?
Yep.
I don't see any colors or names.
Yeah, no, we're all going to be white unless we decide to change it. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. If you want to change, you can. I like blue, so there you go.
All right.
I gotta be different.
Okay. Okay, I picked LC Alpha.
Did you do it in the group channel?
I did it in the channel before this. Let me check. Yep, could you guys see LZ Alpha on the map? It's southwest.
Negative.
Okay, let me just do it again. I actually put it in the group channel, southwest.
Yeah, I see it.
I have it now.
Okay. Okay.
Oh boy. All right. Well.
All right, Edwards, go ahead and make the flight plan.
Affirm. Working on it.
So I'm just gonna be 4, right? I'm 3-4.
Let's see. I guess we want to come up
whatever
this
your normal call sign is.
main MSR
Okay.
here.
So like
Or
Edwards
this
is
ASR.
2-3. I'm not sure what you and Dask are. I think what is that?
I'm
3-3.
3-4.
I'm 3-2, Chief.
Okay, perfect. So I got 2-3, 3-3, and 3-4, and then I'm 2-1.
All right. so we got that. Let's go ahead and bring up our map tools.
All right, Edwards, walk us through it.
From 1 second, Chief.
I get it. Walk. Sorry.
Okay. So I have our flight path leaving here, taxiing to Sierra 7 for departure down runway 04. I'm sorry, 22 right. We're going to take a southwesterly approach, going in between the two towns of Stavros and Niachori, where we'll start to turn to the west. We're going to try and avoid flying over that next town. I can't really read what it says, Alicampos. So we'll skirt to the right of that, right up in through kind of this little valley here, in between hills 121 and 116, following the ASR right up to the LZ.
Okay.
LZ looks looks a little hilly. So once we get to the LZ, I guess we'll just have to determine then our spacing as far as where each individual bird will land.
All right. What kind of altitude are you looking at?
Looks like well, if we maintain.
Sorry, I mean for the flight.
Yeah, if we maintain an altitude, we'll say 100 meters. AGL should be fine. That should take us right into that draw there, and not have any worries about that.
Okay. Just for reference, if you guys look on the map, you can see the little yellow dot that moves around.
Affirm.
And if you look really close, you'll see my name. So all you have to do is left click the map, and you can have that little dot follow your cursor. So go ahead and give that a shot. Bam.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, just left click and hold, and then you'll get that little yellow dot.
My issue with that, Chief, is I have my push to talk set as Alt, and I can't when I'm pushing down to talk and I'm left clicking, it doesn't show up.
Try left clicking and then pressing your push to talk button.
There you go. That's why you're the chief.
Sequence, I guess.
Okay.
The other thing is, in Edwards, you already know this, but for Dask and Eric, if you do Control, Shift, and then click, you can actually draw nice straight lines, and it makes it really easy when you're doing your flight path to get good straight lines. You guys see that? Like how quick, you can add those in. So just kind of a reference going forward.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Good tool.
Also, I put down our the kilometer slash marks. That's what those were for. Just in case, because I know that on this server we do have the waypoint mark, but that way it gives us a visual reference in our on our C tab also, that we're getting 2 kilometers out and then 1 kilometer out and so forth.
Nope, I like it. All right. Anybody have any questions?
None for me.
All right, what's the order? And then we'll go and fly it.
I'll lead.
All right, what about for 2, 3, and 4? Who's where?
We'll do.
I'll take 4.
Okay.
I'll take 3.
Okay.
Guess I'm 2 then.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
All right, and away we go.
Four signing in on 71.1.
3 signing in on 71.1.
2 on 7.1.
1 on 7.1. Gravity Air Base, this is Phoenix Heavy, flight of 4 times CH-47 Chinooks, spooling up and Mike 3 helicopter parking. One good spool.
2 good spool.
3 good spool.
4 good spool.
Gravity Air Base, Phoenix Heavy flight, lifting from Mike 3 helicopter parking for Sierra 7 and runway 22 right. 1 lifting.
3 lifting.
4 lifting.
Gravity Air Base, Phoenix flight, passing Sierra 7, taking active runway 22 right. I'm gonna hold about 50 kilometers an hour till everyone's on the runway.
2's on runway.
3's on the runway.
4's on runway.
Copy, increase to 200 kilometers and altitude 100 meters.
Roger.
Once we get up and clear the runway, we'll go ahead and into a left echelon.
Roger, left echelon.
4 copies.
3 copies. Could you repeat the speed and height again?
Speed 200 kilometers, height is 100 meters.
Copy.
Starting my right turn. Gravity Air Base, Phoenix Heavy flight, signing off, 75, good day.
3, you all right down there?
Yes, I am. My control's kind of twitchy. You would have noticed that.
1 kilometer out, go ahead and back it down to 150.
2
1, be advised, 3 and I are about 2 clicks behind you guys. We'll be coming in later.
Copy.
speed check.
Speed check's 100 kilometers. I'm going to push to the LZ. One will take forward and left. Yeah, I got way slow there in my turn. It kind of came up a little faster than I expected it to.
Two's pushing right.
Copy. 1's on the deck.
This tree is still 800 meters out.
Two on deck.
Trust me, that was Murph. That was a couple of weeks ago. I have some videos up on my YouTube channel of me flying right into
This tree's
hills.
on the deck.
4 on deck.
Alright, good job, gentlemen. Just some quick notes. Just when you're coming into the LZ, make sure that you call the speed before you actually reduce speed. That way the people behind you have enough time to react and make their own adjustments as necessary. The other comment I've got, just make sure, as a whole, the formation is staying tight, so that we have a big lag between birds landing and an insert. We would have already been gone before the last 2 birds arrived, so just kind of watch out for that, okay? Alright, so this time, Dask, I want you to go ahead and pick, correction, Edwards, go ahead and pick the LZ. Dask, you're going to flight lead.
Roger.
Copy. Let's see.
Who's last just now? Who's the last bird?
That should be the Dask, if I remember right.
Hey, firm, Dask is last bird at this time.
Thanks.
Okay, I've designated LZ Bravo to our northeast.
Roger, I've got eyes on.
Sri has eyes on LZ Bravo.
Yeah, he's been having issues with that mic. My last day, day 3, I had a hard time even hearing anything that he was saying. I don't know if it's his mic in TeamSpeak or what. Oh, Yetis, I heard those are really nice.
map.
Affirm.
Affirm.
3 affirm.
So once again, we're going to be sitting at about 100 AGL. After that first right turn, we'll be pushing 200 until we start slowing down for the landing.
2-3 copy.
3 copies.
2-1 copies.
As far as numbering, would you mind, Mr. Edwards, if you and I just switch numbers? I'll be 1, you be 4.
Solid copy.
Okay, gents, 1 lifting.
Two lifting.
3 lifting.
Speed will be about 7.5 until everyone's set.
4 lifting.
Tell me when you're set.
4 set.
3 set.
Roger, push speed to 200 kph.
Copy 2200, 100 meters.
Copies.
Take a slight right.
And this is a part of my flying that I still have trouble with, is maintaining good formation, but that's just because I've only done it like once in training so far, so I'm actually really glad that we're
Okay,
working on
gents, start
this.
slowing down to 150 kph.
2 copies.
3 copies.
4.
One's gonna take just past the LZ.
2 will be just your left.
3 will be left.
4 right.
Heads up for those power lines.
Force clear power lines.
One's on deck.
Two's on deck.
Pull out. Pull out.
Force on deck.
Three's on the deck.
one wasn't bad. That was better. And I think Chief is going to be marking this one, and he is. Oh,
Alright, walk Eric.
nice.
LZ Charlie's been marked. Go ahead and do the flight plan for it. And
That's going to be inside of the stadium.
get us all in there.
Okay, copy.
We're about to find out. It's definitely going to be tight. I'm not sure about that stadium. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a tight fit there. So we'll see. Oh yeah, we're going to take the long way around. Wonder if Chief will let that fly. It's better than trying to avoid all this crap in here, but
Okay, I've done the flight plan.
Alright, for this one, I would go ahead and recommend the LZs for all 4 birds, just so we, there's deconfliction has to come into that LZ.
Should I be describing the landing pattern?
Roger.
Okay, hold on.
yeah, you talking about cutting like this way from our LZ right now, and then swinging around down towards the bottom. Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
I'd recommend that we land in a square. So I've marked on the map the approximate shape that we would be landing.
Right
1,
here.
2, 3, and 4 at LZ Charlie outside the stadium.
Alright, affirm.
Yeah, that definitely would have been a lot faster.
Since I drew it, am I taking flight lead?
That's correct.
Yep, you are.
Okay, copy. So I'm gonna be flight lead. I'm still gonna be number 3. I'm just gonna be number 1. So I'm just gonna lead. We're gonna form up 500 meters north of this position. We're gonna fly left echelon. We're gonna hold at 75 speed, 75 height. Once you guys are formed up on me, let me know and we'll head up to 150. Two copies.
And from I'll say as 2.
2-3 will take 4, I copy.
3-2 will take number 3, I copy.
Okay, 34 is number 1. I'm lifting time now, heading 500 meters north.
Who's lifting?
Three's lifting.
4 lifting.
So go ahead and form a left echelon on me.
4.
2.
3.
Okay, we're gonna speed up to 150, height 75.
4.
3.
We're gonna speed up to 175, height of 75.
2.
3.
4. Come on, big baby, get moving. Of course, it's a left echelon, which is harder to see out of the windscreen.
We're gonna make a wide left bank, 10 degrees.
2. 3.
4. I guess to answer your question, we're not going to attempt to see if we're going to all forfeit inside of the stadium.
Check.
175, 75 meters.
We're a little off course, but that's okay. You see that rubber banding, that's why we don't like to follow in trail. It's kind of a left echelon. Yeah, it would make more sense because then you would have your birds on the outside, and then you would have enough spacing between the lead and the tail in case you do get the server banding like you get. However, for some reason in our documentation it says that we really don't ever fly in a diamond, and I'm not really exactly sure why. Um, Believe it or not, it says that generally what we fly in is a trail formation, but we never fly in a trail formation because we'd be having birds crashing into each other all the time with the server latency and everything like that. So, yeah. But the diamond is one of our formations. I suppose it could be called on by the lead if that's what they chose to do. But yeah, it would make a lot more sense because then you got um, not only do you have easier landings, but you also have kind of covering fields of fire for your gunners also.
Slight left bank heading south. 180.
3.
4.
I'm gonna speed up, apologies, to 175 and 75.
2. 3.
4.
Okay, left 10-degree left bank, 5 clicks out.
2. 3.
4. I mean, he's like calling degrees and everything. I just say, we're going to turn left here. That bird got really big in my
Street clicks out,
window.
go ahead and slow down to 150 and 75.
2. 3.
4.
1.5 clicks out, slow down to 150 and 50 height.
3.
4.
One click out, go ahead and break formation and land at your respective LZs.
2.
3.
4. Which I don't remember. What's my landing spot?
I'm going to be crossing in front of you real quick.
Copy. Oh, we could have landed in there. It's flat. I figured it was going to be one of those stadiums.
Just watch out for the power lines.
One of those stadiums with bench seats and everything.
Two's down.
1's down.
3's down.
4 down. Alright. That's not a bad looking formation there, and we did end up kind of in a diamond. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we easily could have fit in there.
Okay,
maybe
so
not
for that
easily, but
one,
we could have fit in
since
there.
it was such a long flight path, probably could have bumped it up in speed a little bit. The other thing is, you called echelon left for the formation. Probably would have been good to change that to an echelon right for a couple of reasons. One, because we are pilots that sit on the left side. An echelon right formation is actually a little bit easier to see where they are in relation with the other bird. There's not as many obstructions in the aircraft that hinder the pilot's view. But the other piece is, if you look at how we landed, one, you're currently on my left, and I'm on the right, so I actually had to cross flight paths to come in and get my LZ, and I believe 3 and 4 had to do the same thing. So it's just something to kind of pay attention to as you come in to the LZ. So one of the ways you can get around that is if you do forget the diamond formation landing and just keep it echelon left or echelon right when you're coming in for the LZ. That's one way to do it, or you can do a straight line. That's another way that you can do it. Just keep in mind though, your formation has to match your LZ when you're coming in. But other than that, nothing too big. Just watch this turn, in the turns, watch the speed as you're going through. But other than that, it's good. Mr. Dask, if you could give me an LZ that is to the northeast of Gravia. Preferably 5 clicks northeast of Gravia.
Yeah, so somewhere around it here, maybe?
5 clicks northeast of Gravia.
By the way, I won't bring it up the fact that that's exactly what I said when we were flying, that he chose echelon left, and it's harder to see because of the way our windshield is. I won't bring that up though. Yeah. Yeah. That the MSR here would be perfect. We'd be able to do that for sure. We should be. I'm not even going to say it because he might actually want to do it. I was going to say we should be practicing landing on top of buildings, but yeah, I'll wait until I get my W of 1 before I start making that prediction.
Alright, gentlemen, if we go ahead and look at your map, you can see our crazy looking flight path. This is twofold. One, I want to have a little fun with the day one guys. But the other piece is, I want to show you how easy it is to create a flight path that's, got some turns in it, but still not too crazy. There is one town right here that we will fly over, totally recognize that, but I'm not too worried. The other piece is we're going to do this pretty fast, so we're probably looking at 250 to 280, depending on the terrain and what our birds can do. And then as we come in over Gravia, that's when we're going to start pulling it back. There's a slight right turn coming in, and then you can see the positions of the birds. All right, so that's an approximate position, nothing too exact. I'll be the far north. Dask, if you'll be number 2. Edwards, you'll be 3. Eric, you'll be number 4. For the altitude, just to kind of adjust off of myself. And let's see, is there anything else? Alright, I think that's it. Is there any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
3-4, no questions.
Alright, perfect. This one we're lifting. I'm going to start out at 50 kilometers an hour. 4, once you're set on an echelon right, let me know.
3-4 copies.
2 lifting.
3 lifting.
Current speed is 60.
4. Correction 3.
4 is lifting.
Uh, 60.
Current speed 60. Gonna start making a slight right. Alright, let's bump it up to 120.
2.
3.
4.
One is set, 120.
4 set.
Move up to 150.
2.
3.
4.
Alright, gonna make our slight left back onto the flight to last. Move on up to 200.
2.
3.
4.
One is set at 200. Alright, move up to 250.
2.
3.
4.
Yeah, jump speed is 260. One set at 250.
2 set.
3. 3 set.
Copy, Airbase
4 set.
Phoenix Heavy flight at 4 times CH-47s. We are 4 clicks to the southwest of the airfield, requesting flyby. Thank you, permission granted. Alright, moving on up to 270.
2.
3.
4.
What's set? 270.
2 set.
Catch-up speed is 280.
3 set.
Watch out for power lines.
4 set.
Hey, Robo, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, we're doing training, detachment training tonight.
2's lagging, assuming catch-up speed.
Watch out, there's high-powered voltage lines up here.
3 tally.
Set speed 250.
4. Correction 3.
4 set.
2.
0.5 clicks out. Set speed 200. Feet wet.
Kind of overshot my number 2 man there.
1.5 clicks out. Heat try. Set speed 180.
2.
At this
3.
point, go ahead and break off. Own glide path. Some power line speaker.
Yeah, we got power lines right there.
What's on the deck?
Three's on the deck.
Two, you're good. There's power lines where your LZ is.
2's on deck.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no doubt. Definitely closer than I want to be. I can't really tell. You can't see them,
Alright, gentlemen, good job.
but I'm sure they're there.
So, improves on me. I put those markings way too close. There's no way 2 can fit where the mark is. So, good job adjusting to the LZ here. Does anybody have any comments on that flight plan?
None from 3. That was fun.
No comment from 2.
No comment from 4.
Hey, firm. Hopefully, they had some fun over there back at the LZ, or at the air base. Alright, so that...
one you cut out.
Oh, sorry. So it's been an hour for Phoenix Heavy. Does anybody want to continue doing Phoenix Heavy, or what are suggestions for the next hour here? Since I don't know what everybody needs practice with.
Chief, personally, I wouldn't mind if we can maybe do some CAS in the Littlebirds. I didn't get to. I was in the gunner for Warlord the entire last training, so I never got to really do any Littlebird CAS.
Is everybody else okay with that?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. All right, Edwards, go ahead and take us back to base.
Copy. Let's see. We're gonna go. NG on my flares there. I have to rebind that button. We're gonna lift off to the west. We'll assume right echelon over the water, and we'll just come in for a direct landing to Mike 3 helicopter parking. It isn't that far of a flight, so we'll just maintain about 150 speed and 100 AGL.
Affirm, hey, one amendment. If you could go ahead and land at Mike 2, that's the terminal, just so that we're not interrupting the day 1 there too much. Actually, correction, make that Mike 1.
Okay, I've updated the flight paths with everyone's landing positions.
Eyes on.
Eyes on.
I'll take 1. Chief, you'll be 2. We'll have Eric be 3 and Das 4.
Good copies.
4 copies.
1 lifting.
2 lifting.
Correction, 4 lifting.
Do speed 7.5, altitude 7.5 until everyone's linked up.
Eric, you're 3, get up there.
Okay, copy.
Lifting.
Okay, increase to 150. Altitude 100 meters.
Just 3 copies.
4.
Gravity Air Base, this is Phoenix Heavy Flight, signing on 7-5, approaching from the northeast. Gravity Air Base, Phoenix Heavy Flight, crossing active runway for direct landing at Mike 1. Go ahead and drop down to 50 meters.
2. 3.
4.
And slowing down to approach speed.
2. 3.
4.
One's on the deck.
Two's on the deck.
Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about doing that, but I thought, you know
I'm
what?
gonna take 3.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get down. I did think about doing the old whole back taxi and all that stuff.
4's backing up.
Three's on the deck.
Oh yeah, it could definitely be worse there, Robo. Glad you got orders though. Finally, there's nothing worse than waiting in purgatory for orders.
4's on deck.
Gravity Air Base, this is Phoenix Heavy Flight on the deck, Mike 1, spooling down. Gravity Air Base, Phoenix Heavy Flight, signing off 7-5, good day. You know what we need is we need someone who's an awesome air traffic controller, Hardman, to be up in the tower and direct us on where to go. I know you have a little experience with that.
can't delete those two.
I remember my first training we did. I was actually just sitting in the passenger
I
seat,
could get you to move between those two birds. That'd be great.
flying with Chief Blair, and we were coming back in for a landing, and he called in on 7-5. And normally we don't hear anybody respond to us. Captain Soto had logged on, and he was actually up in the tower, and he started responding to us as a ATC, and you know how smooth his voice is and professional sounding. It was actually really cool.
I'm going to go ahead and start deleting your flight path, Edwards.
Affirm.
I'm just gonna leave because I have some real life stuff to do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been nice flying, and sorry that I took spot 4. I should have taken 3.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for showing up, man.
Yeah, no problem. I'll come for the next training.
See you next time, man.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen. Here's what we got. We've got our birds and an ammo truck. And there's actually 2 other birds over there on the other side. So go ahead and pick your loadout. It can be anything that you want. So if you want to run M134s or the 50 cals, that's fine. And then whatever dumb rocketry, I suggest using the M229s just because they're a little bit higher powered. And then what we're gonna do a skill or a flight of skill or something of that nature. So what we're going to do, I want you guys to get in your bird, and then you're going to fly underneath the Dewey Bob over there. Little
User
metal
disconnected
shed.
from your
We'll
channel.
fly through it, and then we'll go on out to our little training ground, and then we'll fuck some shit up.
Okay, sounds good.
Roger. What kind of stuff are we fucking up?
Whatever you want. So just go ahead and do a combination of both guns and dumb rockets, just so we can kind of get work on both.
Roger. I'm going to load up both sides with rockets and then put that 7.62 in between. That's okay.
Yep, works for me.
I'm gonna do the I'll do the 50 on the probably almost pretty much like it's set up on the left, and then I'll do rockets on the right.
Yeah, I would switch out those M151s though for the 229s, just because they're way better. I mean, if you're gonna carry some weapons, you might as well carry the heavy stuff, especially if it's a dumbfire.
Right, affirm.
And then for the targets, I am not going to give you guys 5 lines for all that. That's just going to be a little too much for me to try and control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just mark them out on CTAG.
Oh shit.
And then just amongst ourselves, we'll do air deconfliction. We'll choose targets, and then we'll go for it from there. So let's see. How do we? Because all the marks are going to have the same number. Let's see. Let me think about this for a second.
I'm assuming I'm loading my little bird.
You know what? I'll just create a line, and one of you will go north, one of you go south, or something like that.
Okay, copy.
Sounds like really hectic.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna fly underneath of that little shed there. I don't know what I did to make myself walk. And if I'm gonna be Warbird, I need to look the part. Our Lancer. Got my nice visor.
Gotta say, that thing looks badass.
What's that?
That 12.7.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I actually like it even better than rocket pods, but I like firing rocket pods better.
Yeah, I do too. I have a hard time sometimes, though, judging the drop. So sometimes I'll either fall too short or too far, go too far.
Yeah.
The other thing I don't like about this weapon is that you have to load it up onto a pylon, on the outer pylon, and take away a rocket pod. I wish that you didn't do that.
Yeah. It's actually kind of why I like the little 7.62s, because you can fit both of them on with rocket pods, and I think they actually have a faster firing rate.
Right.
But honestly, they don't do much.
Yeah, I've tried to in my own testing and everything, just flying around. I've tried to do some gunning with them, and I literally, I mean, either I can't hit anything, or they just really don't do much damage when they do hit.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, having a little bird designed around like a A10 little bird with a freaking 30 millimeters sticking out of the nose. That would be absolutely phenomenal.
Uh-oh.
Uh
I think I'm stuck. Not today.
oh. I would have to imagine that that 30 millimeter cannon would it would probably blow the little bird backwards. Well, I did not know that you could put somebody on the bench seat there.
Yeah, I didn't know that until this last FTX we had when I was with Mr. Lane. We actually dropped a guy off in the field like this.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was actually kind of afraid we were going to get yelled at for it.
All right, so we're just waiting for Chief to throw down some stuff for us to blow up. How in the hell did he get up there? How the hell did you get up there?
My castle.
Right, gentlemen.
Oh, there we go.
My castle.
Fix my line here.
I actually injured myself doing that.
Sorry, Chief. We were playing monkey bars.
Do explain.
Climbing up on top of the little shed over there.
Okay, no worries. All right, so if you guys want to go ahead and look down to the southwest there, where the fields are with the grid pattern, near Teresa and Zaros, eyes on the red line.
Affirm.
All right, so you guys can do this one of two ways. You can either go that way, or you can split it, going this way, or you can just go, whatever. Hang on, let me fix this here.
All right, we're gonna split that.
All right, so you'll see the 4 quadrants, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and pick a quadrant, and then the stuff that's in these quadrants are all going to be on the roads. They're all going to be vehicles. What I want you to focus in on here is accuracy. I'm not looking so much for your ability to see and spot enemies, since that's not really the role of the Littlebird in a single pilot configuration. So they're all going to be UAZs, GAZs, or Urals sitting along those along these roads here. There's nothing going along this road, nothing going along this road, but they are all within this little gridded out network of roads. So you're going to be free to do guns and rockets at your own pace. And I believe on the if you use this line here, there's about 18 on one side and then 18 on the other. I didn't count for each little quadrant there, but go ahead and pick a quadrant. You can cross these lines, just don't engage anything outside of whatever quadrant you choose to do. Are there any questions?
Negative. Mr. Dask, you are ranking. You can choose.
Oh, by the way, they are armed, so they might potentially shoot back.
Awesome.
Fun.
But it's unlikely to be a serious threat.
I've heard that before.
No, I promise. There's nothing there that should shoot you down.
Yeah, that was my 3-minute circle of death on my last one. Okay, copy. Did you want to do like 3 and 4 or 1 and 3, or did you want to do just like 3 to start with and then choose from there? How did you want to do that?
Is Mr. Blair or Chief Blair, are you going to be participating in this as well, or is it just myself and Walk Edwards?
Sure, I'll participate. So pick whatever you want, and I'll take the leftovers.
Okay, I'll take 1.
All right, so we got 1 and 3 vouched for, so I'll take 4.
And then we'll all pick off 2 whenever.
Yeah, works for me.
Sounds good.
All right, let me go configure here.
Are we allowed to do slashings, or are we trying to wave off before then?
You can do slashings, yes.
All right, so
I didn't see it before. Did he mark on the map where we're going to be hanging out before we do our runs?
he did not mark like a loiter position or a bullseye position or anything like that. I think we're just going to fly right in and kind of do our own thing, is the way that I was understanding it.
Okay.
Yeah, Affirm, that's correct. You're gonna kind of practice on your own for this iteration. I really hadn't had much planned. Nice, I see you changed your helmet there. So, whatever you think you need to work on in the Littlebird. And then as far as airspace deconfliction, standoffs, and all that, that is up to you guys.
Copy.
Just remember that there's that one little test. Actually, let's save that for the end. Let's save that for the end because I don't want to have to reset you guys if you.
Okay.
Chief Blair, Mr. Dask on point 1.
Go for 2-1 on said 1.1.
Is Mr. Lane planning on doing the flight to AAC airfield as per usual end of day 1 tasks?
Stand by.
Good point. Normally on day 1 we'll do a familiarization flight just to see where we're at after we go through all of our spiels and everything, and they'll fly down here to AAC airfield and land and then return, and that's just kind of like to gauge where our skills are. So since Warrant Officer Candidate Patty is on his day 1 with Mr. Lane, that would probably create some issues if we have a Black Hawk flying in while we're zooming in to pick off CAS targets. Wonder if he is on. Yeah, he is.
Sorry, say again last? I didn't catch that. Did he say anything on point 1?
Who you talk to?
I thought you said something on point 1, Ritu.
Negative, I actually keyed the mic.
Okay.
I'm gonna say we're gonna be good because they're sitting over there in Littlebird, so they're probably still doing talking, and we'll probably be wrapped up before they get over there anyway. Copy Airbase, this is Phoenix 2-1, signing on frequency 75. I am 1 times AH6M mic, show spooling at mic 1.
Gravity Air Base. This is Lancer 2-3 signing on 7-5. 1 times AH6 Littlebirds spooling at Mike 1. God, that was horrid.
Gravity Air Base, this is Lancer 3-2 spooling at Mike 1 helicopter parking.
Gravity Air Base, this is Phoenix 2-1. Good spool at Mike 1, show lifting for direct departure to the southwest.
Gravity Air Base Lancer 2-3 lifting Mike 1 for direct departure to the southwest.
Gravity Air Base Lancer 3-2 lifting from Mike 1 for direct departure to the southwest.
Gravity Air Base, this is Phoenix 2-1. Signing off frequency 5, good day. Alright gentlemen, so since these are trucks that should be able to go out with one truck, or one rocket, try your best to just use one rocket on them. But if you need more, that's fine too.
Copy. Gravity Air Base Lancer 2-3 signing off 7-5, good day.
Gravity Air Base Lancer 3-2 signing off 7-5, have a good day.
So I might do a quick high-speed kind of flyover to see what I got. Maybe. I don't know, I guess we'll see once we get up here. This is Alicampos. See what we got going on here. Oh, yep, I see some targets. See if I can't come in. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. That's okay, because I'm going to shoot back. And I died. Oh, I got shot right in the damn face. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Lancer 3-2 conducting slashing on 3 from southeast to northwest.
Shit. Ay, 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 ay. I'm gonna fuck those little motherfuckers up. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, and I got a little overzealous there when they were shooting at me, and I will say that my weakest point in my flying is what we're doing right now, CAS and Littlebird. I have no idea what the hell is going on with those noises. Two three's back up spooling. Where everyone's at. I literally don't see any other. Oh, there they are. They're all out there. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again.
Lancer 322 conducting run on 3 from southeast to northeast.
Lancer 2-3 in on 1 from the northwest. Oh, that was way long. Shit. I don't think I've destroyed one single thing yet. And that vehicle's still there, but I think it's disabled. Somebody's still shooting at me though. That one is. I got 2 rockets left. I'm gonna try and save those. So let's see if maybe we can get some guns going. Looks like that one down there is still. It's like they're all firing at me. Hey, you know, there's a couple other birds up here. I'm all on that one. And we're almost at the end of our training time. So, see if I can't hit something directly with one of my rockets. And we're going to go for that one down there. Somebody's hitting me. Let's not just sit here.
Some of these trucks are a little tougher than I thought.
Yeah, I've riddled a few of them with 12.7 millimeter rounds, and they're still shooting at me. I hope I at least got one. I know I dropped about 3 rockets right in there right before they shot me in the face, but pull out and go heal myself because I took a good hit there. No blood. That's good. No bleeding. Oh, he reloaded me. Awesome. Thank you for the reload. Let's see if I can do something with it. Let's see if I can do something with it. Assholes. Boom, I think I got you. No, I didn't. Damn. Son of a bitch. Well, the vehicle's done. But the troops are still down there.
Alright, gentlemen, be advised, Phoenix is coming in for their day one, so steer clear of AAC airfield, please.
2-3 copy. I see that one vehicle out there in the middle of the field, but I'm not sure if that's in my sector or not. But I think we're gonna go for it anyway. It looks like I nailed him. Oh. Two-1, this is 2-3 on 7-1.1.
Go for 2-1.
Be advised, I am losing fuel. I'm gonna try and return back to Gravio.
Affirm. Yeah, be advised, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a rearm repair, and then we'll head back.
Copy. I'm going to set this baby down just in case. Well, I got my rearm, but I don't have my repair yet. And I got a, I don't know what the hell that is, MR chip. I don't know what that is. Two one. This is 2-3. 1.1.
Go for 2-1.
Copy. Be advised, I got my rearm repair. I'm still hearing an audible alarm, and I'm showing an MR chip red indicator light on my dashboard, but it appears I have all flight controls.
Hey, Verm, give me 1 second.
Thank you.
Alright, gentlemen, if you go ahead and open up your C-tab, I got 3 red foot markers down, 0920 and 20921 red foot markers. I will take the far southwestern one. Walk Dask, if you could take the middle one. I'm sorry, Mr. Dask, take the middle one, and then Walk Edwards, take the northern one.
Two, three, copy.
Dask, how copy? I told you to take the northern one, correct?
Affirm. Two, three, target destroyed.
Affirm, good work.
Only took 5 rockets.
Yeah, these are lightly armored vehicles, so... Alright, good work, everybody.
Looks like I'm not the only one that had to hit a couple.
Alright, RTB.
Roger, RTB. These little birds, you really can't see them. I see them there now. Really can't see them too well from the high up in the air.
Airbase Copy, this is Lancer 32 signing in on 7-5. Currently out to your southwest.
Gravity Air Base, Lancer 2-3, signing on 7-5, coming from the southwest.
Airbase Gravity, this is Lancer 3-2, following Lancer 2-1 in.
Gravity Air Base 2-3, same traffic. Oh.
Alright, let's see it.
Ay vey.
Nice. Nicely done.
Gravity Airbase, this is Lancer 3-2 on deck, spooling down.
Gravity Air Base, Lancer 2-3 on the deck, spooling down, signing up 7-5, good day.
I was not getting anything, comms wise.
Okay, it must have been a death thing.
That's ArmA for you.
Did you die too?
Yeah, except I went into telephone poles. I don't know how you died.
I got shot in the face again.
Man, Edwards, you must like getting that.
I must. I don't know. Yeah, I was going in. It was my first run. I lined them up. I had 3 lined up on the one road. I'm going in. I shoot my first rocket, and the first vehicle starts moving towards the second vehicle. So I shoot 2 more rockets. I think I hit them, but then somebody just tagged me right in the face, and I was out.
Yeah, they were a little bit harder to kill than the lighter vehicles or whatever. But yeah, they were armored a little bit. So what'd you guys think of training tonight?
I loved it. I thought that so far for me, that was the best training that I've done. I liked doing the formation, especially in the Chinooks, because we don't, we haven't. I personally haven't got to train on the Chinooks that much for their handling characteristics and everything. Love doing the formation flying, and then the cast there at the end was awesome. I still have a little work that I have to do on cast, but yeah, this was my favorite training so far.
Yeah, I liked flying in, doing Chinook formation flights, and then kind of cooling down, winding down with Littlebird CAS. Always relaxes me doing that. If I may make one suggestion, Chief.
Absolutely.
I think next time we do any Chinook formation training, we should also try doing it on Roush, just because of the trees. It makes it kind of a unique place.
Okay. Yeah, we can change it up. We were kind of limited tonight since we were doing the flight school day 1. But for future, yeah, we can definitely look at doing different maps. I don't know necessarily about Roush, just because just because of the way the map is, it doesn't. It's not very conducive to training. Yeah, we'll definitely look at doing some other stuff because I mean we got ample, maps out there for it.
Yeah, otherwise, I really liked the training today. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm responding to a message here. Yeah, so I mean, I really don't have too much for you guys. Great work from all of you. I personally, it was kind of an impromptu type training. So I hope that it went well. It sounds like you guys enjoyed it. I kind of like the separate cast type stuff, the way we did it, where it's kind of like all type 3 and we kind of have our own little sector that we're doing. I felt like I got a little more out of it than normally, where we're swapping back and forth. Plus, the Littlebird is kind of one of those unique airframes that you don't get to practice on and or actually use in an operation very much. Yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for the input, and I'll go ahead and have this report done up soon, and then you guys can fill out your personnel file or whatever. But other than that, you guys are dismissed. Thank you.
Absolutely. Chief, I do have a question. Did you get a chance to read my message, my PM from earlier on the forum?
I did. Friday at 2000, was it?
Affirm. I saw that Captain Bowman responded that he won't be there, but that it was okay for you to do it without him.
Yeah, affirm. I should be good for it.
Copy that. I'll make sure I schedule it then. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Gentlemen, have a good evening.
You too.
Gents, take care.
All right, that's going to do it for me for tonight. So, Robo or whoever's still watching, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And again, I'm going to be back on Friday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and that is going to be my day 4 of flight school. So hopefully I'll be able to finish up, and that will finish me up and give me my wings and my warrant officer. Looking forward to it. Nervous. It's going to be some kind of what we did here tonight with the AH-6, doing some Littlebird CAS, doing some CAS, both gunning and flying in the Apache, and then finally I have to get basically shot down, auto rotate, and then evade capture. If you're around on
User disconnected from your channel.
if you're around on Friday, please feel free to stop by and check it out. Don't know how much chatting I'll do then because I'll probably be nervous as hell, but it's always nice to know someone's watching. So thanks again for watching.